Hi, I'm Keith Luscinski with the Petzl Technical Institute. In this video, we'll cover the proper procedure for replacing the headband and dual chin strap on your Petzl VERTEX and STRATO helmets. Since 2019, Petzl's line of industrial helmets, the VERTEX and STRATO, have come equipped with the dual chin strap. The dual chin strap allows workers to change the breakaway strength of the chin strap based on their work environment. For ground operations, where there's a risk of potential strangulation due to nearby lifting operations, you can adjust the breakaway strength of the chin strap to be less than 25 kilograms or about 55 pounds. For work at height operations, where there's a risk of losing the helmet in the event of a fall, workers can set the breakaway strength of the chin strap to be greater than 50 kilograms or about 110 pounds. Petzl's new helmets come with modular and replaceable components, which means that the end user can replace both the headband and the chin strap on their own. Let's start with the replacement protocol for the headband. To start, disconnect the chin strap buckle and place the chin strap to the sides of the helmet. Next, we'll release the front of the headband from the shell of the helmet by inserting our fingers between the headband and the interior of the shell. With the front of the headband disconnected, rotate it backwards towards the rear of the helmet. This will allow the two side mounting slots to line up and release the headband. Installation of the headband is the reverse of removal. Start by inserting the two side mounting tabs into the helmet. With the two side tabs installed, rotate the headband towards the front of the helmet. Once the headband's positioned at the front of the helmet, ensure that the two side tabs are still securely in place. Finally, reinstall the front clip of the headband onto the shell of the helmet. All right, let's talk about replacing the dual chin strap. The dual chin strap comes in two lengths, a standard length and an extended length. The standard length is the version that comes pre-installed on Petzl helmets, but you can purchase both lengths separately. To remove the dual chin strap, you'll need a small flathead screwdriver. Note that the chin strap connects to the shell of the helmet in 4 locations. We'll use the small flathead screwdriver to separate the black mounting tab of the dual chin strap from the clips in the shell of the helmet. Insert the screwdriver between the two tabs and pull outward on the dual chin strap. We'll repeat that procedure for all 4 locations. All right, to reinstall the chin strap, the orientation of the mounting tabs is important. You'll notice that each of the black mounting tabs on the chin strap have small marks that correspond with their correct location on the shell of the helmet. For example, this tab has 3 small marks on it that correspond with the location on the helmet shell just over the left temple with these same 3 marks. We'll start by inserting the mounting tabs in the 2 front locations first. For the rear tabs, remember that the straps cross and pass through the rear plastic portion of the headband. Once all 4 mounting tabs are installed, lightly tug on each of the 4 locations to ensure that they're securely in place. All right, these are just a few tips on replacing the modular components on your Strato and VERTEX helmets. As always, for complete information and additional tech tips, please visit petzl.com.